Yeah, and tell them I'm recording too. Barging in my room and junk. Oh. See what LSRP got going on today. Oh. Oh, shoot, I didn't even see y'all there. What up? It's your boy Star Crew. Welcome back to another video, bro. And this is the 2K Q&A. And it's about time my remote is over there. But it's about time I do this because like I've been kind of holding off because I've been recording all that in the LSRP. But I'm here today, you know. And I'm ready to answer some questions. So let's go ahead and get this thing on the way. I was thinking about making a part 1 and a part 2. So whenever this camera dies, you know, I guess that's when I'll just stop it. But anyway, what is that? Okay, I don't know what that is on my computer, but y'all can see it anyway. Anyway, let's go ahead and go over to the good old Twitter. Let's see what we got going on here. So, y'all used to hashtag #AskSciCool. Y'all can see, let the camera focus #AskSciCool right there. And got a pretty good amount of responses. So our first person that's up is Miss Giggles 5, Miss_Giggles 5. What made you pick your name? Well, made me pick my name was, see how my first name starts with a C and a Y? I made it when I was like younger, and I just put cool, I guess. It really started as a password. Then I put cool in front of it, and that's when I just added some numbers. But to be honest with you, it wasn't nothing planned. I just put CY cool because I guess I was cool at the time. But yeah, so that's how I got my my name from. And I keep looking over there, so I have to stay focused right here. So that answers that. And the one and only person, and for some reason the LSPD traffic division follows him, Emma Martin. Emma Martin asks, what would make it easier for you as a YouTuber/entertainer to create LSRP content in the technical/script terms? Well, Emma Martin, to answer your question, I guess having a valuable resource, since you said what would make it easier for you, having a valuable resource and having valuable references, will probably make it easier for me as a YouTuber to create LSRP content in a technical term, and just having something to, I guess, base off of. And if I didn't answer your question, if I didn't answer it the way you wanted me to, then you can just DM me. Anyway, so got some old questions. But yeah, okay, that does it for the YouTube side of things. So, okay, so that does it for, that does it for the Twitter side of things. On YouTube, I have a lot of people that that did it on YouTube. So I got 15%, and I have time to waste. I wasn't gonna hop on LSRP, but you know, let me just navigate over to the 2K subs Q&A. And I'm just gonna start from the top comment, and I'm gonna just work my way down, and then I'll go ahead and just end the video wherever, you know, I stop. But anyway, so first question on YouTube. Drunk's Hands asks, what is your real name? My real name is Cyron, CYRONN. That's where the term CY, well, that's where the nickname CY and SciCool originated from. So, the 10 Hours asks, how are you so black? I don't know. Ask my parents. Hydroplay asks, let me look up for any. Okay. Hydroplay asks, what are you gonna do when you reach 10K? If I reach 10K, I don't really have a goal right now. My goal is just to really just, you know, keep going. My shirt look a little drunk. It's a fine time to find that. But if I do reach 10K, I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't really thought that far with my senior year coming up in school, and with college coming up, which I do plan to go to college. I don't know. But if I reach 10K, I reach it. If I don't, I'll still be satisfied. I'm satisfied right now. So thank you, Hydroplay, for that. Julius Crewmans. Special shout out to Julius. He made the channel art for us. So if you go on my channel, you'll notice some new channel art. It's pretty dope. So, and Julius asks, will you make a Let's Play with me? I have to figure out the Let's Play schedule thing, I guess. Cause if I do it with one person, then everybody will ask to do it. So I kind of don't want that confusion. I've been saying it for a while, but I have to figure out how I can play with you guys equally. And the only thing I can really suggest is just, if you run into me in game, you know, and create some RP, that's probably the best I could do for you. But yeah, Julius, just hit me up. We'll see what we can do. Probably in another game or something, except for LSRP or anything. AVRSA says, asks, you down to do a fan meetup? Most of my fans are in another country, so I mean, if y'all want to pay for me to come to another country, I mean, you know, I can make that happen. But yeah, most of my fans are not in the US, so that's kind of a bummer. Adim Gashi asks, how's the P been treating you IRL? It's been great. It's been great being a virgin. XX Melvin XX16 asks, what are your future plans job-wise? My future plans job-wise is to become an IT technician. So I do plan to take computer engineering and have some type of IT management of some sort. Alpha TM asks, how do you know about LSRP? I played LSRP a long time ago. It was like a long time ago. And I think I got banned for some reason. And it was like, I just never played again. But then my boy Cheesy the Nerd had asked, you know, have I ever been on LSRP? And I started playing for probably a couple months. Well, I actually played over a year before I even started recording. So, you know, yeah. Toasting you asked, I dropped this question like you dropped your phone. No, I did drop my phone, but it's fixed now. So as you see, I'm reading off the comments, but yeah, it's fixed now. Jillian Brown asks, how do you get your PC? How do I got my PC is I went on Best Buy. And to start it firstly off, I didn't really know how to build a PC at first. I didn't really know anything about building a computer until I watched like hundreds of videos. Well, not hundreds, but you know, until I watched a lot of videos. Now I know how to build a PC. I just don't have the parts right now. But to answer your question, I went on Best Buy and I started just upgrading my PC every time I had got the chance. So I started off with a pre-built. But yeah, I really recommend Best Buy or like iBuyPower to get you started off. Like a $500 gaming PC, it will get you started off, but you will need to upgrade it. Shout out to Vicky. How old are you and will you send nudes? 17 and no. Alright, so moving on. Edzus Rolovs says, why do you have a 100 in the interview username? I don't know, to be honest with you. I just decided to put that. It was a random thought. See why cool 100, and I just went with it. Alright, Nawaf FFF. What is your chipset? My chipset on my motherboard is AM3 Plus. Yeah, AM3 Plus. If that's what you mean. Broadcat asks, what do you order at McDonald's or at another restaurant? At McDonald's, I always get the chicken McGriddle. If you buy me a chicken McGriddle, I will subscribe to you. Or another restaurant. So another restaurant I go to is sometimes Applebee's. and I always get their wings. And another place I go to is Outback Steakhouse, and I get their wings and their salad. So it's pretty good. Raheem asked that, and I guess it is. Yes, remote ask, where can I get your... I'm just now seeing these questions, but you can get it nowhere. In 20 years you can. Alright, so anyway, Depty Ch, I guess, ask, how are you in sports? If good, your favorite sport? I do not play any sports. I consider YouTube as my sport. I consider YouTube as my occupation too. Just because sometimes I'm not able to do certain things. Suicidal Melican, I cannot say that word. I've seen it before though. Ask, what do you enjoy most about running a YouTube channel? What I enjoy most is really being able to connect with other people. You know, it's not like it's a what you might call a catfish. If you've seen that catfish show, it's not like that. But what I enjoy most about it is I can connect with other people through the internet, and I can make them laugh and all that. That's my main goal. All of this right here is just to really make y'all laugh and make y'all enjoy, you know, enjoy my videos. And that's why I make up the word big fella and all that stuff, you know. But all this, you know, I do it for fun. I do it for the enjoyment, and like I said, it's my occupation, and I really enjoy it. And so far I've gotten the 2K, so obviously I'm gonna keep going, and you guys are gonna be there with me. All right, so Joseph JJ, do you get annoyed by being PM'd on LSRP all the time? Unless it's some kind of like troller or whatnot, I won't get mad. But some people post sick things, and it sometimes get annoying. But sometimes when I'm not able to answer it, I tend to ignore it because I'm role playing. This is kind of weird question, but what state you from? Ask RZRCTN. I'm from Georgia, USA. How do you find about Samp? My man Cheese the Nerd, OG Lockwood. Bankroll asks, what is your take on LSRP admins? Also, how long have you been playing Samp? My take on LSRP admins is simple. You know, they do their job. And sometimes some people may not agree with them, me, on certain points. But no doubt the LSRP admins do a fine job of doing what they are assigned to do. So they're an admin for a reason. But you know, sometimes you will have those people who don't agree with you, and that's all right, because that's how the world is in real life. You don't have, everybody's not going to agree with you or to what you do. So that's my take on the admins. I think they're great admins. Just some I don't agree with. Well, not some, but it was just one. I'm confusing myself. Anyway, they do great. Alright, so, and I've been playing Samp for like 2 years now. Well, Samp in a whole probably for like 4, but LSRP for 2. Did you crack your screen? At the time of this video, I did crack my screen. Says CE. Famous X NBPD asks, new mods, gun effects. No new mods. The gun effects are in my mod thing in the description. All right. Legit Road to 100 subs asks, what is your favorite YouTuber? I have to say my favorite YouTuber is probably myself, because I look up to myself and I encourage myself. I'm just kidding. But yeah, myself and probably Cash Nasty. Cash Nasty is my favorite YouTuber. That guy is funny. But yeah, myself and Cash Nasty. But firstly, myself. Ryan God asks, do you plan on releasing your game as a complete file? Haven't planned on to, but I probably will in the future. Johnny Michelson Official asks, how old are you, and are you planning to play any other server on Samp? I am 17, and I do plan to really move on from Samp soon, but not too soon. Not too soon, because James has a lot of RP to go through. A lot of people have a lot of RP to go through. So, but if I do find another server to play on, it's probably not gonna be RCRP because I don't know. I can't do RCRP sadly. Flex asks, where do you see yourself in 20 years? By the way, nice dance moves. I see myself in 20 years having. Wait, how old am I? I'm gonna be 37. Wait, 20 plus 17. That's 37. I'll probably end up with some kids, bro. Some kids, graduated college, working in probably like a school or a hospital doing IT stuff. Do you watch people like Disnica and Namir? And what part of Georgia are you from? I do watch Disnica and I do watch Namir. Well, I listen to Namir's music, so yeah. What part of Georgia are you from? I'm from Southeast.
This nigga gay.
Are you gonna... Jordan 2 asks, are you going to try out either LSPD or SASD anytime soon? No, I'm currently in the DOJ, so I don't really plan to go into any law enforcement in LSRP. If I ever do, I might go. I mean, I might go to like SD or something. Game Hack says, ever played League of Legends? No, I have not. M Kings asks another question. What microphone do you use? It sounds really nice. I use a... How can I move? I use a Blue Yeti. So this is what y'all see when I'm recording. Yes, my Blue Yeti right here. Very nice microphone. It does its job. High quality sound, and that's it for that. It's the platinum. It's the platinum color. So if you guys want to know about that, then you can order. It's like $100. But it's worth the $100 though. Logan YouTube asks, what kind of videos are you going to do in the future? By the way, this is the same Logan in digital design. What's up, Logan? This is the Logan that's in my class at school. I don't know. You have to come up when I post this video. You have to come up to me because I don't forgot how you look. What kind of videos do I plan to do in the future? I'm still gonna do gaming videos. Definitely gonna do the setup video and do some other stuff. But yeah, I'm just really, kind of, I guess, doing it for right now. I haven't really thought about anything in the future about what I'm gonna do. Blaze Too Accurate asks, when is your birthday? And I'm not gonna answer the other part. But my birthday is January 30th. So just passed. Down with 187 asks, hey Blood, where you from, Blood? What set you blame? I blame Iceely 415. How about that? Junkie Fox asks, what's your real name and how did you start playing LSRP? My real name is Cyron. I answered this question previously, but I'll answer it again. And I started playing LSRP when my friend Cheese and the Nerd really put me on LSRP. And he just said that, talked about the server and about how I can join it or whatnot. So I did. And that's how I ended up doing this. Yalin Duman asks, hi from Turkey. Do you think about recording a vlog? I might just record a vlog. That's a good idea. So y'all can see my daily life. But probably not during the week because I'll just be at school. So I don't really be doing nothing. But I can't take this camera in there. So I may just have to, do it on my phone. But, so Shin Shin asks, will you play often on RCRP? I probably will not go back to RCRP unless something really grasps me to go back. But as far as RCRP, I'm probably not going to go. Anyway, this wraps up part 1 of the Q&A, 2K Q&A. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to answer some more questions, but it's so many of them, so I have to make it probably 2 or 3 parts. Anyway, it's been a video by boy C100. I really hope y'all guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Yeah!